Thank you for the $2. Do something funny. Laugh. Thank you for the $2, dude. Really funny. Thank you for the $2, Tyler Thompson. Thoughts on Aljo saying Sean's next? Sean doesn't want to be next, which is the fucking weirdest thing ever. So I guess he's waiting, and he's not going to fight Cejudo, and he'll have Cejudo fight one of the contenders instead. But yeah, Sean doesn't want to be next. That's the fact. He wants a long time to prepare for Aljo. Jesus. Thank you for the $2 Australian, Jolly Joth. Charles Oliveira talking to Nate Diaz impression. Down syndrome. Just mentions Down syndrome at the end. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. You laugh at Cain Valesquez, I'll never forget. Yeah, it was funny, dude. He missed an entire clip going for Cain Wick on the highway, and he shot someone else like a spaz. Like, it was a stupid way of dealing with the situation. You can't deny it. Like, I don't know. I think like the Cain Valesquez exposed a lot of people like are trying really hard to be against pedophilia. Like, you don't have to force that. Like, everyone's against pedophilia, dude. We all know. But that Cain thing is like, I would have done the same thing. No, you wouldn't have emptied a full fucking clip in a high-speed GTA chase down a highway at like an alarming speed, emptying a fucking magazine into a fucking car that's moving. No, you wouldn't have. We all would have done the same thing. No, you wouldn't, dude. Would have followed the car, waited for them to get out, and then just fucking jumped him. It's just a dumb move. Like, you have to rationally think of things. That was my take on the Velasquez situation. But the guy had it coming to him, so it was just a shame he didn't get hit by the bullet instead. Dairush beats the Smelly Virgin October in Abu Dhabi. Okay. Well, Makhachev's not a virgin. He has cousins. But yeah, I know. Maybe Dairush could win. It's honestly shocking to see how easily Dairush beat Gamrot when Armand Sarukian struggled. You know what I mean? It really is shocking to see that, but fair play to Dairush, I guess. I'd love to see him fight Makhachev. But knowing him, he'd probably just get chinned by Makhachev, the fucking mong. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Thank you for the $2 Canadian, Sir Psycho. Thoughts on Bellator whooping Rizin 5-0? It's Rizin. So Bellator wins. Thank you for the $2, dude. It wasn't like that shocking. Like, every single matchup was heavily skewed towards the Bellator card. Like, it's not like the Rizin guys got destroyed. Like, but again, man, Bellator shit. Like, it was just, no matter what they do, even if Bellator fights a whole other roster, they just make the fight shit. And it's just like, decision, man. So dead. Does Jalen Turner beat Gaethje? Yeah, he does. He does beat Gaethje. Gaethje loses to a lot of the up-and-coming guys. I think Gaethje's the worst top-ranked lightweight. Outside of Chandler. Chandler and Gaethje are the worst, but Chandler has more of a chance for like a shock upset. But I think Gaethje's one of the worst. I think. Cage Warriors was great. Cage Warriors is literally more fun than Bellator. It's not as high level. I get that, but the fights are way more fun. UK fighters just have fun fight styles, typically. A lot of them are strikers, you know. It's just way more fun. They always go for the KO. I don't know. I reckon now Ngannou has no other way of income. So I think he kind of has to take a good offer if they give it to him. And I think they will give him a good offer. As long as it comes with like a multi-fight deal. But I swear to God, if I hear anything about Ngannou not signing because he doesn't want to sign a 5-fight deal, fuck off, mate. You know what I mean? I'll be so sick of this fucking bullshit. I want to give the UFC more power over fighters if that fight don't get made, dude. I don't care. What's good for fighters is bad for fight fans. Simple as that. Thank you for the $2. Elias Almanza. Will EPO Usman have BJ Penn type downfall? Maybe. I don't know if he'll lose all the way down to... I think Usman, if he loses again to Edwards, he will consider retirement and just hope that Edwards doesn't achieve more than him. Because he's still in the GOAT conversation. I honestly think if Usman loses again, he'll either move up to another weight class and try some fights there, or he'll just retire. I don't think he'll continue to fight at welterweight. I don't think so. Who do you see Petr Yan fighting next? Do you think he can become a champion again? I think he will consider... Well, you can't wait for the winner of Yanez. He'll fight Merab. He'll have to fight Merab. He'll bite the bullet and fight Merab in hopefully a 5-rounder in the Apex. That's probably what he'll go for. Thank you for the $5, Wild Hogs. Appreciate your $5, good sir. I think he can become champion again because he is quite young. But yeah, O'Malley is a bad matchup for him. And O'Malley's only going to have a better time with that matchup as time goes on. So we'll see. Yan would kill Merab. Okay. I don't know. It's a tough matchup. In a 3-rounder, it's a very close fight. But in a 5-rounder, I do think Yan would beat him up. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate your $2, good sir. Thank you, Jeff Taylor. Most hated champion for me, it's Sterling by far. Yeah, because his whole career's been a fluke. I don't know. Who else is there as a champion? Ngannou don't fight, man. It does annoy me. Ngannou doesn't really do anything personality-wise that makes me not like him. But it is fucking annoying that he just does. I know he's injured and stuff, but even before that, like, the dude does not fight. He once a year at best. Crazy. Islam Makhachev? No, I can't really be angry at. Well, Makhachev personality-wise is just dry and inbred as fuck, but like in terms of as a champion, he's a big name. And he will fight often. He's fighting Volk, and then watch him fight in October after that. Like, he'll at least get 2 fights in. But, yeah. Beneil Dairush is sat at number 4. So it's like, you know? I think he should be above Gaethje. I think he should be above Gaethje. Gaethje's best win is Chandler, and that's kind of it for him in the division. Is that it for him? Gaethje has only beaten Chandler. Jesus. It's just a bit dead, isn't it? I don't know how Chandler's above Fiziev in the rankings. I don't get that. Chandler, like, who have you beaten? You have beaten Dan Hooker at number 11. That's it in the whole of the rankings. That's it. Fiziev's beaten RDA at number 8. And Renato Moicano at number 13. Defook. Fiziev Chandler prediction. Oh, Fiziev KOs Chandler in the first round. Sorry. Chandler just doesn't have a chin. Like, he does because he's a pro fighter and he's a top level fighter and stuff, but he has no recovery once he gets rocked. Like, if he gets rocked, he's kind of done, you know? Like, occasionally he might get saved by the bell if he gets rocked, or Gaethje for some reason just didn't follow up and just laid on the ground with him after he uppercutted him in north-south for like 2 minutes and let Chandler recover. But like, Poirier gets hurt and he's still there moving and throwing back and still dangerous, you know? But when Chandler gets rocked, he's just sort of like arms down, putting his arms out, slumped over, getting rocked all over the place. Like, it's just not good for him. Thank you for the $5, Jeff Taylor. I appreciate your $5, good sir. Does Volk have a chance against Islam? I would love to see him get it done, but I just do not see how he doesn't get the wet blanket. He could KO Makhachev early on. He could. Inside leg kick, move, one, bam, and just catch Makhachev. And then after, or even if he doesn't KO Makhachev, he could like hurt him, and then Makhachev don't fight the same for the rest of the fight, you know, because he's not used to being hurt in fights. But I doubt it. But he does have more power at lightweight on record, because Volk had some vicious KOs when he was in heavier weight classes, and he doesn't really have that power at featherweight, but he has vicious KO finishes on the regional scene and even in the lightweight. People that are at lightweight now, like, if you haven't seen Alexander Volkanovski versus Jamie Mullarkey, watch it. Like, it's on YouTube. Volkanovski versus Mullarkey. I might break it down in the build up to the UFC 284 card. But yeah, he fucking flatlined Mullarkey really fucking badly. And Mullarkey's got a fucking dangerous chin, at least. Like, he's got a tough chin, at least. Yeah. Vicious as fuck. I think it was a right hand. Bang! On the counter, just laid him out cold. Thank you for the $5. Low Plato. Who would win, John Jones or Cyril Gane? I'll go Cyril Gane. I don't think, and people that called out my tier list on the thing, they Jones at C or D tier. Dude, Jones can't offensively grapple against people bigger than him or his size. He just can't. Like, what the fuck did he do against Santos? He barely controlled Smith, who Glover decimated on the ground. You know? Rampage, that was Jones in peak roid consumption. It's not Jones under USADA. What about Reyes? Reyes popped right back up. Yuri had a better time on top of Reyes than Jones did. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. Maybe at heavyweight, though, it's different, but I'll go Cyril Gane. Thank you for the $2. Only stunting. Who wins, Big Boars or Whitaker? I got Boars. I got Whitaker, man. First of all, Chimaev, in that short of a time period, he's not going to be able to bulk on good weight to go to the middleweight division. So it's not like he'll have a size advantage over Whitaker in the fight, even though he will look a bit bigger than Whitaker. I don't see him finishing Whitaker if he couldn't finish Burns. It's my take on it. I think Whitaker will survive him on the ground. Whitaker's wrangled with prime Jacare on the ground, and yeah, I mean, he'd taken big shots off guys like Romero, and he's so much better than that version of Whitaker as well. I just think he's able to sort of scramble with him for the first 2 rounds, and then, trust me, all I'll say is this. If Chimaev is fighting Whitaker like he fought Burns in round 2 and 3 and just coming forward like that, Whitaker's going to make him look like a fucking fool on the feet. That's all I know. So Chimaev has to finish him in the first round. Because if Chimaev's going in, throwing those looping shots at Whitaker that he throws and overstepping with his jab, bro, Whitaker's going to stick and move and just make him look like a spaz on the feet. Thank you for the $2. Elias Alamanza. Impression of Darren talking his next fight / future. I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained before for the next fight. But I'm not going to be in shape until a week out from the fight. But Darren, maybe you should be in shape before the training camp starts. No, I'm going to be fat in my training camp, and then a week before the fight, I'll finally have abs. Yeah, but Darren, maybe you should, actually train harder. I train too hard. Maybe I'm too hard at training. That's what people say about me, mate. Maybe that's why I'm so injured, because I train too hard. Yeah, but why are you fat in the middle of your training camp and you won't take your shirt off when everyone else at Tiger Muay Thai has their shirt off because you're conscious about how fat you are? Mate, I'm fucking flying off to South Africa, lad. I don't have to listen to this, lad. Thank you for the $2, sorry. Not really monstrous, though, but it's massive. Thank you for the $2, Jay. Overall thoughts on Dana, negative and positive? I think positive. UFC wouldn't be where it is without him. And he's a boss of a business, and he's just going to do what's best for him. And you can't really be too angry at him, to be honest with you. He doesn't even control how much fighters get paid anywhere. He doesn't. Dana White doesn't control how much fighters get paid. Simple as that. He doesn't. So you can't really be angry at him over it. He's literally just employed by WME to be a face of the company. He's not even the owner anymore. He doesn't handle negotiations. He just match makes now and again and handles the sort of face man things of the company. So you can't actually hate on Dana White. Thank you for the 10 Australian dollars. First name. Who could Butter Beans beat in the UFC today? No one. You get taken down. He had a couple MMA fights, I remember, but yeah, no one. He just get taken down and beaten up on the ground. Thank you for the 10 Australian dollars, dude. But maybe like Jake Collier, Van Deer would probably stand and trade with him and get KO'd. So some low-level heavyweights he could beat. Shavkat versus Hamza. I've got Hamza. I don't trust Shavkat's defensive grappling or how he deals with like high pressure on the feet with someone who's going after him. He seems to have all the control on the feet so far. Thank you for the $3, Jay. Dominic Cruz roasting the MMA Guru, please. What are you gonna do, man? You're gonna do something all the way over there in your shed, huh? All this talk online, man, but when I'm face to face with you, what are you gonna do, huh? You ain't going to have a shed door to keep you safe. I'll make it happen, man. Hamzat would lose to Alex. I don't know. Alex would have a chance of beating him if Hamzat couldn't easily manhandle him, but I just think Hamzat would easily manhandle him, though. But yeah, Pereira's going to have a massive chance to, like, you know, train his grappling with Glover in the meantime, for sure. And then if Glover retires after losing to someone coming up soon, maybe Jamal Hill, he can probably put, like, all of his effort into training Alex Pereira, so I kind of feel like if the other contenders at middleweight want a better chance, they kind of need Glover to continue his career. You know? Thank you for the 1 month of membership, Phantom. We all know Gaethje doesn't want the Fiziev fight, so I'd like to see Oliveira versus Fiziev. How do you see that fight going? Fiziev catches him, hurts him, but does he finish him? That's the question. So I don't know. But no matter what, Oliveira gets dropped in the first round. I just don't know if he finishes him. Thank you for the $2 New Zealand, Jack the Cat. How many ranked lightweights beat Gaethje? All of them. Fuck Gaethje, dude. I'm sick of him. Oh, give me one fight for another title shot. Oh, I didn't win that title shot. Give me another one fight so I can get a fucking title shot again. Oh, no, I didn't win that one either. I've lost another fucking title shot. Oh, no. Let me win one fight against another guy who's coming off a loss and let me get a title shot again. Fuck Gaethje, dude. Fucking lovely getting you, son. There you go. People hate on Chimaev now out of fear of him beating their favorites. I somewhat agree with that. Yes. Yes. I hate that we didn't get to see him destroy Nate Diaz, though. Because now Nate Diaz fans won't shut the fuck up. And I needed them to see him get fucking absolutely demolished and destroyed. You know? Worst fall off, Garbrandt or Till? Garbrandt, because he actually got the belt. Till, you can say, he was never that good anyway, but Garbrandt actually got the belt and he's just kept losing. And all of Garbrandt's were by KO as well, so that's not good. Garbrandt getting KO'd is always so funny. It is, to be fair. It is quite funny. A good one, dude. Just him trading back and forth with Pedro Munoz like it's a smart thing to do. Getting chinned. Oh, funny. Gareth France. Just chins him as well badly. Hurts him so many times and then hurts him as well. Jesus. Garbrandt was so fun to watch, though. Better than the Cave Dwellers. Okay. The Kai one made me laugh. I predicted that as well. I'll take that. He always gets chinned by the same punch. Yeah. It's just him going for something stupid while his chin is up in the air. Thank you for the memberships, Oliver Heisen Williams. I appreciate your memberships, good sir. Thank you. If you could have any fighters fight each other in their prime, who would it be? Anderson Silva and GSP. So GSP can fucking beat his ass and sub him easily and expose Anderson Silva before Chael Sonnen did it. GSP would have ragdolled Anderson Silva. Would have ragdolled him. Yes, oh yes. Ragdolled. He would have absolutely thrown about Silva like a bitch in their prime, dude. Straight away, Anderson like trying to gauge his distance, pour him with his hands. Flap! Double leg. Sunk him to the ground. Elbows in the guard. Punches in the guard. Silva trying to sort of wrap something up. Can't do it. GSP sort of escapes an armbar. Takes the back. Hooks in. Beating on him. Choke in. Yeah. Second round. Rear naked. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate your $5, Jacob. Thank you very much indeed. Chimaev. Silver got dropped twice by Chael. I know, dude. And he ragdolled Silver as well. And GSP wouldn't get subbed by Silver later on. No way. Chael was retarded in fights. Oh my god, Chael Sonnen. Have you guys watched his fight with Fedor at Bellator? He is a retard, you know. He is actually a retard. Describe London, please. Hey, yo, bruv, and your fucking money, bruv. Ching, 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 ching. On guard. Ching, ching. Ahoy. Thank you for the $2, dude. Sorry. I don't mean to make those noises, but that's the noise of a knife fight going on. No one's really saying on guard or anything like that. Avast ye, they say. Chael and Fedor. Yes, Chael and Fedor, dude. He is retarded. Like, I'm not... Sonnen could have beaten Fedor in their fight, yeah. But he's genuinely got Down syndrome. He's genuinely got Down syndrome. One of the top comments is, I've never seen a fighter take his... I've never seen a fighter take his... I can't even read it, dude. It's such a bad... I was watching it the other day and I reminded myself of it. I've never seen a fighter take his opponent's back and then somersault over him into bottom position. He's so dumb, dude. It's literally the stupidest move I've ever seen in MMA history, for sure. He literally... he has Fedor's back in the fight, and he literally front flips over the top. Front flips into bottom position afterwards. He has his back. And he just front flips over the top of him into bottom position where he gets pounded out. Jesus. Thank you very much for the $5, Ben. I don't know how you have DJ over Silver. Dude fought Cans and he's 1-1 with the only good name he fought. No, he didn't only fight Cans, you spaz. Aldo, also Silver has a better resume than GSP. Nope. Of losses. Lost to 50 people at the end of his career. I don't forget about that. Just because you knew about them doesn't make them better fighters. Welterweights were better than middleweights back in the day. But everyone knew about the middleweights because they were heavier fighters and they had all the legends. Fuck you. Proven by the fact that GSP moved up to middleweight and smoked their champ after 4 years off. Proven by the fact that Whitaker couldn't even beat Court McGee and moved up to welterweight and became a champion as well. And welterweights gave Adesanya his toughest test as with him as champion, and that is Gastelum and Whitaker. And how much more do I need to say? Thank you for the $5, Ben. Smoked one-eye Michael Bisping with a rib injury, lol. Yeah, Bisping was the fucking champ at middleweight, though, and beat Anderson Silva. GSP got slept by Matt Serra. Okay, Michael Bisping, who beat Anderson Silva, got fucking slept, then choked out by fucking GSP after 4 years off. Silva took risks. That's why he's the GOAT, unlike GSP and Kaboom. Moving up after 4 years off and fighting a higher weight class against the current champ isn't a risk. Anderson Silva never moved up the entire time while Jones was champ. Moving up to fight contenders. Fight the champs, mate. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $2, Carl Maruski. Thoughts on the Belau song on Rico's channel? I saw that, yeah. Very funny. DC on short notice. Oh, so no one can take it away from you if you do actually lose. Have a full training camp, mate, and take it seriously, you mug. Thank you for the $2, Kev Sucks. Anderson Silva lost to It's Everyday, bro. GSP better. Okay, he did lose to Jake Paul, but we're not going to bring that up because he's way older, Anderson Silva. And GSP avenged the Serra loss, true. And when Anderson Silva tried to avenge the Weidman loss, his soy legs snapped in half. Thank you for the $2, Hermes. Tris, whatever that is, sounds like a disease. Bisping also lost to the GOAT, Matt Hamill. Okay, true. But he got gifted the win. True, he did, yeah. Yeah. Cejudo even in the top 10 of all time now. Bisping won the belt on short notice too, so that excuse versus GSP makes no sense. I know. Have some of that, you fucking dickhead. Something else though. There's something else I need to remember. Anderson would have lost to Gegard Mousasi in his prime. Thank you for the $2. Thank you, Jay, for the $2. How can anyone deny GSP as GO? They're just salty. That's just how it is, yeah. Thank you for the $5, Ben. GSP didn't move up until Bisping became champ. He ducked Silva for years. Nope. Waited until the worst champ. Dana was never interested in making the fight. Waited until the worst champ ever had the belt. Bisping also had a rib injury. And what did Silva do when he moved up? How long did he wait for while fighting shit contenders? He waited for his moment to move up as well. Prime GSP beats Anderson Silva. Thank you for the $2. GSP retiring as USADA entered the chat is sketch. But GSP was the first fighter ever to implement his own individual drug testing on fights from VADA instead, which are arguably better than USADA because they're not employed by the UFC. How much more? Thank you for the $2. Mackenzie Dunn's brilliant accent. Both y'all wrong. Bilal Muhammad is the GOAT. True. We'll end it there. Cody Garbrandt versus Jorge Masvidal impression. What? I'll do something about it. I'll do fucking something about it. You're like a fucking prostitute on a corner jumping around gym to gym. I like that. Thank you for the $1, Marcos Silva. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $5, JG Modme. How do you think GSP would have done against Khabib at 170 in 2020 when everyone was talking about them fighting? I think he would have lost. But the fact is, Khabib didn't want it, mate. He wanted it at 155, so fuck him. Because he needed a drained GSP. But I think GSP would have lost. He was too old, dude. That was 2 years after the 3 years after the fucking Bisping win, you know? Thank you for the $5. The Ash Project. Arnold Allen versus Leon Edwards. Trash talking impression. Appreciate the content. Yeah, you know, yeah, I'm gonna win. Never won in your life. Never lost in my life. Thank you for the $5 Australia. Arnold Allen's watched my videos. You guys seen his Twitter? You guys see that? Arnold Allen mentioned me on Twitter, mate. You guys seen that? He's watched my videos. What the fuck, when? He did. He mentioned me on Twitter. Oh, you're just fucking setting me up for a fucking clip here. He responded to someone saying he'd seen that guy in a wheelchair do an impression of him and said it was funny. He was cracking up. Let me have a look. He said, here we go, look. Someone said, he said the turkeys are getting smart on some meme. And then someone said, have you heard the guy in the wheelchair doing the impression of you, Arnold? I think he's called MMA Guru. And he said, yeah, cracked me up. He's seen it. I'm famous. I'm not in a wheelchair, though, which is annoying. Fucking guy. He says, the way this guy fucking phrased this fucking tweet to Arnold Allen, yeah. Have you heard that guy in the wheelchair doing the impression of you, Arnold? I think he's called MMA Guru. So he's acting like I think his name is the MMA Guru when he's already in with the meme on the wheelchair. So he knows my fucking name's the MMA Guru. This fucking guy, dude. Thank you very much for the $5, Ben. I appreciate your $5, good sir. Wow, GSP took on the worst champ in UFC history who had a rib injury. What a risk taker. Criticize Khabib for not taking risks, but GSP did the same. Well, he took way more risks than GSP did. GSP fought Matt Hughes, who was like 30-4 at the fucking start of his career, mate. Who was Khabib fighting? About taking risks. You don't know about taking risks. Thank you for the $5, dude. Fuck Anderson Silva, dude. Middleweight was a fucking dead zone when he came up. A math teacher was a fucking champion, Rich Franklin. Don't talk to me about fucking Anderson Silva, dude. Stop making me trash Anderson Silva. GSP would have beaten him prime for prime. Fuck yeah. Anderson's a beast. He's one of the GOATs. But GSP beats him prime for prime style-wise. GSP retired as champ. Silva retired KO'd by Hall. By Paul. We don't know yet. You know what I mean? Might keep going. Might try and lose to Deji next. Thank you for the $2, dude. Yeah, he lost to Uriah Hall. Derek Brunson should have been a loss. Black Clear as well. Yeah, a bunch of people, man. Over and over. Thank you for the $5. Nico doesn't know. Impression of Garbrandt getting high with the boys for the first time. Whoa, this is fucking loud. It's crazy. Anyway, I'll pass it over. Anybody have a drink? Yeah, I do. Just something sleeps him. Thank you for the $2, Jaren Swords. Impression of Till in Hamzat in training camp. Mate, I've anything to not see me daughters, mate. You should see them once or twice a year, Till. You haven't seen them in months. No, fucking mates, I'm done. Thank you for the membership, Chris Jones. I appreciate your membership, good sir. Thank you. Thank you for the £2. I appreciate you, RM. Talk like KSI, roadman slang. Yeah, I went to private school in Watford. Yeah. Yeah. Man said. Fucking KSI, dude. Private school, fucking rich cunt. Trying to act like he's hood. My parents are rich and, yeah, I went to private school my whole life. Now I wear a bandana and rap. All right, I'm done. Good night. Oh! Thank you for the $2, Beanie. Could Irene Aldana actually become a champion? Maybe, but I don't think so because she got schooled by Holly Holm on the feet for 5 straight rounds. And, yeah, I don't think she beats Amanda Nunes. See you later. It's Sunday. What are you talking about, members? I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Toodle pip. I got to get up early and do a good Monday of work. Toodle pip. See you later. Goodbye. Thank you for the $2. Do a tier list of the best religions. That's just asking for controversy. Goodbye. Toodle pip. What are you talking about, members? It's Sunday. See you later. Monday comes. A great day of work ahead.